Folks tend to throw the term best ever around so much that it doesn't really mean anything anymore. But the thing is, the TV behind me earns that kind of praise on several levels. This is the Panasonic ZT60 series Plasma, and not only is it the best TV that Panasonic has ever made, it may just be the best TV that has ever been made. Those are big words, I know, and I'm not the first one to speak them, but the hype around this TV is totally justified. Let's take a quick look at what makes this TV so special. First of all, just look at the thing. As TVs go, it's sexy as hell. It's got this trim chromed bezel surrounding a solid sheet of glass. And if you choose to use it, this brushed metal stand is pretty sweet too. Yeah, it's rectangular, but it's built like a tank. And that's a good thing, because this TV weighs over 80 pounds. Then we've got what Panasonic calls its Studio Master Panel. I think the marketing guys had fun coming up with that one, but it connotes professional quality, and it certainly is that. There's no gap between the panel and the glass, and Panasonic stepped up the filter that helps reject ambient light. That all adds up to extremely deep blacks, even in a room with ambient light. That's usually a Plasma's Achilles heel. To offset those blacks are some impressive brightness levels. Although not as bright as the Samsung F8500, this TV is still far brighter than past Plasmas, and that gets you amazing contrast. And the color on this TV straight out of the box is about as accurate as you can get. In fact, if you aren't going to call in an ISF calibrator for a full-on calibration, just pick the THX Cinema or THX Bright Room presets and you're pretty much good to go. Naturally, this is a 3D TV and a smart TV. We weren't huge on the TV's 3D performance, but as a smart TV, it's pretty cool. You can actually customize your home screen with any number of apps to suit your tastes, and anyone else in the house can do the same. The ZT60 doesn't come with a camera for Skype and facial recognition like the step-down VT60 does, but that's just fine by us. We do, however, wish it came with the VT60's superior onboard sound, just for good measure. The VT60 comes with forward-firing speakers that you can't really see from a few feet away, and we'd like to have seen that on this model too. As it stands, the TV's audio is not well balanced and it misses that critical mid-range section, so dialogue clarity is not great. You do, however, get this little Bluetooth remote if you're into the whole swiping and clicking thing. And if you're a fan of voice recognition, the ZT60's got that too, though not to the degree that Samsung smart TVs do. At $3,500 for the 60-inch model, the ZT60 is pretty expensive. But to get anywhere close to this kind of performance in the past, you'd be looking at laying down 10 grand easy. And since this is a TV that people will be talking about for years to come, I think it's worth the asking price. There's way more value here than with an Ultra HD TV. So that's the Panasonic ZT60. If you've got the cash, just go and get one. I promise you won't regret it.